will tell you.
Snap.
What's good? What's good, everybody? All right, so we know it's mad late. We're here live on IG, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, okay? And we just wanted to come on here and do a late night Q&A. Talk about what me and Cece got going on. And let y'all know this life ain't like there's multiple people who've been like, oh, it must be nice to have a perfect relationship where everything is perfect. Like, bro, you have no idea. You have no idea. Social media only shows highlight reels, y'all, just so y'all know. But if you're running a business, especially in 2024, I have talked to multiple high level players and medium level players. Like right now is the time when your true entrepreneurial spirit is being tested to the max. Even if you're doing very, very well in business, like you're facing certain challenges right now in business. All right, so we want to go live, say what's up to y'all, because we're going live every single day. And we weren't able to go live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or IG, but we did go live on TikTok and with our community. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get off of this mic because I'm hearing an echo. Crazy. What's up,
I'm
Jesse?
not hearing an echo at
What's
all.
up, Cody? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? So yeah, we wanted to do a Q&A. So actually, let's do it like this. Let me put my audio, my speaker over here. Boom.
I'm not hearing an echo at all. Oh.
All right, mic check, mic check. All right, just mute yours all together, and then that way they can hear you on mine. Okay, so they can hear you on mine now, so you should be good. All right, can y'all hear us? What up? What up? What up? Yeah, give us a thumbs up. Give us some sort of something if you can hear us. Yeah, Grid City say yeah. So basically, y'all, ask us whatever you want about life, about business, about entrepreneurship. All right. Somebody says, "Is this the Breakfast Club?" It's the new Breakfast Club. All right, this is a new Breakfast Club. And so basically what I was saying was no matter who you are in business right now, I'm telling you, everybody's facing certain challenges in business. And if you are a couple in business, like me and Cece, then you have an even different set of challenges in business that you're gonna have to face and go through. You know what I'm saying? And so this is just the name of the game. All right. And that doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that you're bad. It doesn't mean that you're a failure. But what it does mean is that there's lessons that you need to learn and that you need to overcome in order to get to where you want to go in business. You know what I'm saying? What say you on that, CC? What are your thoughts on that? So what I was asking was, you know, in regards to like the challenges and in business and running business as a couple, like what would you say is like how do we overcome challenges in business? You've been an entrepreneur longer than you even know me. So I mean, let's talk about that, about how you overcome challenges in business, but then also, as a couple. Wait, say it again because I don't think they can hear you. I think they can hear you now. Go ahead. Say it again. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I said I feel like being in a relationship and
and running businesses together, we have an advantage because we understand each other on a deeper level, and because we're consistently or continuously learning each other, we can understand how each other responds or the different needs that each other needs.
Yeah.
In different stages of business. So I feel like that's an advantage.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. 100%. The truth is on YouTube says, how did you two meet? How did you two meet? Me and CC actually met at a real estate event. And so we were, so my homie who's a barber, Cherry the Goat, the greatest barber in the entire world. She said, listen, I'm going to have some friends come over to the event. And this is when HBHS was still a thing. And so HBHS was doing one of their monthly RIA events. Matter of fact, I was speaking at that event, right, Cece?
Yeah, you were.
I was speaking at that event. And so I'm doing content. I look over to the right and I see the most beautiful human being I'd ever seen in my entire life, which was Cece. And she's like walking up to me with her friend Brittany and Cherry. And so that was the first time that I had ever met Cece. And it was crazy because, like, you know, I was focused on the event and whatnot, and Cece was just trying to holler at me, like trying to talk, like the entire time. You know what I mean? And I was like, bruh, I was like, girl, I was like, chill, because she was laying it on thick. I'm not gonna lie, there was people around. She was, you know what I mean? And I was like, you know, this is getting a little weird because she was like coming on like really,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so, no, I'm just kidding. I honestly didn't even talk to her that much because
that much. You didn't talk to me at all.
Okay, I said hi to you. I gave you a hug. You know what I mean? And so how we ended up connecting is we took a picture together, and Cece asked for my IG so that she could tag me. And so she tagged me in the picture, and then I think
we ran into each other at a couple events after that too.
Yeah, we ran into each other a couple of events, and you know what I mean, and we just started chopping it up. And I think what it was you know, her mindset was pretty dope, and so we had really cool conversations. You know what I mean? And so it just made for, like, we just connected right off the rip. So that's how we met. The truth is, yeah, that's how we met. And once we started talking, now that I think about it, once we started talking, we never stopped talking, huh?
Yeah, no, we never have.
Yeah, we just never stopped talking. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oscar says, hey, salute, Oscar. Salute, my guy. Salute.
Ashley said first date at my place.
Oh, snap. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. In fact, you have a picture of me with my hand on your leg.
Yeah.
At Ashley's spot. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, when Ashley, you were putting together the cabinet.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's funny because the truth is on YouTube says, tell us about the first date. All right, Cece, I talked about how we first met, so you gotta hit us with the first date. Walk them through.
Honestly, we didn't have traditional. Well, okay, first of all, I didn't think this was gonna turn into.
It is what it is. It is what it is. We chopping it up. It's about us now.
We didn't have the traditional dates. We're both super spontaneous. We adapt. We're sponges. We can go wherever. And so we've had multiple dates that were just like at a park or a library, you know, random things that people wouldn't consider, you know, your traditional dining. We didn't
go out to eat or go to the movies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we didn't do that.
Yeah, and the circumstances with which that we started dating were a little peculiar as well. And so basically the first date was Cece had a friend who lived downtown close to where I live, because at the time I lived downtown. And so for some reason, Cece was going to be there. And I think it was because to come meet up with me. And so I drove from where I was to Cece's friend's apartment downtown. We met up there for a little bit. We chopped it up, you know, talked for a little bit. And then me and Cece just went driving. and we went and we drove all around the east side. We drove all around the southeast side.
So fun.
Yeah,
Did
we
we get tacos or something?
I think we did. Yeah. And so yeah, so that was basically. And was that our first date? I mean, technically, I guess it was. You know what I mean? If you want to talk about our first date, you know, it was the parking lot at North Star Mall.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Dang, some
Where we
people
met
are
at-
so mean on TikTok.
Why? What are they saying?
Just saying, like just putting little faces and stuff.
Wait, just read it.
No, they're just putting like different faces. It says who really cares.
You do not have to be here, bro. Ain't nobody worried about you. Shoot, god dang. All right, it's all good. That's so funny.
Right.
Hey, what's up, Top Don? What up? What up? What up? So yeah, so that was like our first. That was like our first date. You know what I mean? But yeah, what other questions do y'all have? What other questions do y'all have about business, about life, relationships, entrepreneurship, capitalism? You know, I want to know. I want to know. All right, so let me say this too. Let me say this too while we're loading up questions because I want to engage with y'all. Top Don said we back. You already know, my guy. We're back. We're back and we're better. So one of the things I appreciate about Cece, let me just say this. One thing I appreciate about Cece is that she definitely calls me out. Yeah, she definitely calls me out, and it's one of those things where, you know, it always hurts to be called out, especially when you know you're slacking in a certain area. But like CC definitely has permission to do that. You know what I mean? Military City Air SA, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you. What's good, y'all? YouTube asked who we voting for. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna let you take this one first, CC. Who are we voting for?
We're not voting.
Yeah, we're not voting, my guy. All right. I always say I am not red, I am not blue, I am brown. I'm not Republican. Please don't ever call me Republican. And please don't ever be so audacious as to call me a liberal. Like we are
Oh,
not
who are you
political.
voting for?
Yeah, who are you
Okay.
voting for? Mondo? Who are you voting for, Mondo? In the meantime, shop with Stephanie says, what do you do when your man pays a bill and reminds you all the time that he paid it?
Oh, ick.
I don't do that.
No, I know. I'm just imagining this scenario.
Yeah. So what would you do if that was the case?
Communicate that you don't appreciate that.
Yeah, I would communicate like that.
Is there a reason? Is there something that you're seeking for why you have to point out that you're doing something?
Yeah.
Because are we not a unit?
Yeah, because if he pays a bill, I imagine like we're a team. We're a team. So, you know, if we're a team, you know, I don't imagine the point guard on the team will be saying, I scored that point. I scored that point. Like, no, like you needed somebody to to do defense for you. You need somebody to block for you. You need, you know what I mean? And so you're not the team by yourself. So why would you just be reminding your person all the time that you paid a bill? That it seems a little bit weird. That's weird energy. It's very weird energy. 1988, Mondo says he's voting for El Trompito. El Trompito. Okay, respect. Okay. Lazy Yacht 2000 says favorite markets. Okay, so we own multiple businesses. So we have one company is called iRideTX. This company is pretty much operated and ran by CC. She's the one who came up with the name. She pretty much runs all the day-to-day operations, and it's basically her baby. And so that one is in San Antonio
And surrounding areas.
and surrounding areas. Yeah. And so our wholesaling company, we're currently in Cleveland. We're working a major multi-million-dollar deal in Cleveland. I say that with humility because I'm just hoping that deal closes with all of my heart. But shout out to my team. So Cleveland, we're heavy. We got leads in Baltimore and then all of Texas and some California and Florida. So yeah, that's the wholesaling business. And then our virtual staffing agency, CC, where's our virtual staffing agency?
Where?
Yeah.
Sorry, I could barely hear you. It is in Alexandria, Egypt.
Yep, it's in Egypt. It's in Egypt, and so, you know, it services the entire United States, but it's based out of Egypt. Okay, and so, all right, real Seth Ojeda says favorite food spot in San Antonio. Okay, you go first, CC. What's your favorite food spot in San Antonio?
I feel like I have several. I like Kamori.
Kamori goes hard. That's a sushi spot, by the way.
So good.
Fire sushi spot.
We love mariachis.
Oh, mariachis goes crazy.
So
Y'all want
good.
to talk about
Like
birria tacos? Birria
So good.
tacos? Bro, what have your eyes rolling back into your skull,
Yeah.
fam?
Super good. Another favorite spot.
Man, we got to talk about your backyard.
Oh, no, I thought it was called Front Yard.
Front yard,
Front Yard
yeah.
Barbecue.
Front yard barbecue is wild. Guys, when I
So
tell
good.
y'all know how you know how the advertisements for the companies oftentimes don't match up with what the food really looks like and tastes like? Bruh,
That is orgasmic.
when I tell you that the joint will have your toes curling, they have this lemon pepper turkey wing, turkey leg that's just crazy. Mac and cheese, the seasoning is
Mhm.
wild. Like,
So good. It's
yeah,
on the northwest side of San Antonio. So good.
yeah, facts.
Um,
All right, the truth is says,
we're
okay.
not done. Smashing crab.
Oh, nah, smashing crab is whack,
It
bro.
is so good. You're a hater.
Where do we go? Where's the last food spot that we went to? Where's the last seafood spot that we went to with the kids? Was that smashing crab?
In Houston?
No. With the kids, the last seafood spot we went with the kids. We had all the kids with us.
I don't remember.
I think it was smashing crab.
Smashing crab was great.
Smashing crab is trash.
Wow.
It is trash. You're gonna compare smashing crab, that bland, oh, no salt butter having seafood with fat crab in Houston?
Oh no, that wasn't smashing crab. That
What
was
was it?
the one on 410. That was something completely different.
What was it?
Red something red.
Yeah, Red Hook.
Red Hook.
Yeah, that place was not good, fam. I'm like, if that was, I've never been to Smashing Crab then.
Apologize to Smashing
Okay,
Crab.
I apologize, Smashing Crab, but if that was Smashing Crab, I was gonna be like, that's not good. But okay, but is Smashing Crab better than Fat Crab?
No, nothing's better than fat crab.
Yeah, Fat Crab is crazy. There's okay, but that's not in San Antonio, so technically it doesn't count.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, so yeah. All right, 1988 Mondo says, so AV says, I'm just starting and all I have is Deal Machine and a second phone. Is that good to get my first deal? Yes, that is all you need to get your first deal. Matter of fact, I ran a whole series called $100,000 in 30 days where I live generated. Matter of fact, me and Tiani were talking about this the other day. We're talking about the good old days. I generated $100,000 in 30 days utilizing Deal Machine and driving for dollars, bro. And you know what I did? Nothing special. I just went live every single day for 2 hours a day. Okay, and it was fire. Shop with Stephanie says, like basically referring to the man who pays the bills and then reminds you all the time. Like basically saying that the spirit is like you should be grateful, but he kind of berates you. What's your advice, Cece? I
still think you need to communicate the way you're receiving his words is making you feel, because maybe he struggles with communicating what he's actually trying to say. Like maybe he means something else. Maybe he doesn't mean, or he doesn't intend to sound a certain way, but maybe he doesn't know any better.
Does that make sense, Stephanie? Like, we're basically trying to give him the benefit of the doubt in the sense of not trying to assume that this guy's an absolute douchebag. Because reminding your partner that you pay the bills just seems like you're compensating for something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like Like, I'm gonna remind you. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like, how somebody's not, huh?
It's like very machismo.
Yes, very machismo, but also, what it strikes me as is, when you know a poor leader, when the leader is like, I'm the leader here. Well, if you have to say that, you're obviously not being a good leader, right? Or if a guy is like, I'm the man, you should listen to me. And it's like, you're obviously being a poor leader if you have to remind somebody of what you do or like what your role is. So, when a man or any breadwinner is like, oh, let me just remind you that I pay the bills. It's like, okay, there's a much better way to communicate your value in this relationship than I pay the bills.
Yeah.
And or it could be it could be that his love language, because I don't know the guy, it could be that his love language is words of affirmation, and maybe, Stephanie, if he is a good guy, maybe he needs to be reminded that he's appreciated for paying the bills, and he won't remind you if you say it. Men are little boys, and I can testify this. I'm a man. You know what I mean? And men want to feel respected. So a man wants to feel like he is the one for his person. Even the scriptures, that the ancient text, what does it say? It says a man will go. A man wants to seek the respect of his wife. That's what it says.
Yeah, I think that goes hand in hand with what I was saying though. Like maybe he doesn't know how to communicate what he's maybe not receiving the way he wants, or doesn't think he's getting, or he's lacking in some way.
Stephanie says, okay, then he gets mad because I don't want to show him love after he talks down to me. When you say show him love, you mean what? Like have sex with him? Is that what you mean, Stephanie? Or when you say show him love, you mean like be affectionate. Be affectionate. Is that like, what are you talking about? Let's get to the nitty gritty here, because now I'm like invested.
Well, I understand what she's saying. She could be doing the same thing. Like there's still a lack of communication going on. Like if he's lacking something, he's not communicating that, and her defense is not doing something else. You know what I mean? And so all they're doing is drawing a bigger wedge between each other.
Does that make sense, Stephanie? We don't know the full situation, so you got to give us sauce. You got to give us sauce here. Okay, Tony says this, Cece. She says, how do you decide what is a good investment and what is not? You want to take the first part of it?
We're talking about men, or we're talking about properties?
I think she's talking about properties, Cece. Good Lord. Cece's cut off. The person on TikTok asked, how do you know what's a good investment or not? And Cece's like, are we talking about men or properties?
Okay, following what the last person asked.
Okay, say less. I know what kind of time we're on right now. Say less. Say less. Say less. All right, ask y'all's questions, y'all. Ask y'all's questions right now, y'all. Yeah. All right.
I even try to like whisper it.
Okay, so I'll take this question, Tony. I wanted to give it to Cece so that we could play hot potato here, but okay. So how do we decide if it's a good investment or not? It comes down to the numbers. What? By the way, Tony, are we talking about men or are we talking about properties?
You never even clarify, but you're over here making fun of me.
Because I'm 100% sure she's talking about properties.
Watch her put men.
Okay, Tony, please clarify for us. But how do you decide what's a good investment and what's not? It's the numbers. For a buy and hold, you want it to produce at least 1% of the total purchase price should be generated each month. So if you're purchasing the property for $100,000, you should be getting at least $1,000 in gross revenue per month. That'll let you know. For a flip, you typically want to be making 30% of the purchase price in terms of profit. Does that make sense, Tony? So really, how do you determine if it's a good investment or not? The numbers. Miles Dukes on IG asked this question. He says, controversial, but a good question. Can your partner have friends with the opposite sex? Oh, okay. I like this question. All right, you answer first.
Um,
Answer based off of like your feelings and how you feel.
I think you. Well, depends on the level. Like, I'm sure Miles is asking like a best friend.
What do you mean, Miles, when you say can your partner have friends of the opposite sex?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
elaborate a little bit more.
Okay, but just answer
But
it how you answer it how you know.
Have acquaintances of the opposite sex, but like a best friend. That's why I said if it's a best friend, it's a no. For me personally,
Like chilling with them without you around. Chilling with them without you around.
And Cherry, does she count?
No, because Cherry is a woman,
Yeah,
but
no.
Cherry's a woman, but she's gay. Cherry's a woman, and she's not just gay, she's like a whole dude out here. So would you mind if I was hanging out with Cherry? No. I also wouldn't mind if Cherry was hanging out with you because I feel like that's not your type. But if it was your type, no, I'm being real with you. If it was your type, I'm not cool with that. So look, here's my thing. I'm just gonna answer because I feel like
I said no.
okay. The answer is no.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said you could have acquaintances.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Why no? Why no for a guy? Why no for a guy? Here's why, in my opinion, if I'm in a relationship with CC, she can't have friends who are dudes, who are niggas. Here's why. Because niggas don't want to be friends. Guys don't want to be friends with girls. You know what I'm saying? Guys who want to have friends with girls have it's one of a few things. Either they're gay and have no interest in having sex with the girl, and so in that case we can get along because I'm feminine, you're feminine. Number two is I'm really attracted to you, and I want to make sure that I'm available for an opportunity when you are free so that I can have sex with you. Like it's so simple. It's so simple. And anybody who disagrees with this is just naive, or you're probably in one of them relationships right now, and you either don't want to admit it, or you just don't understand that the other person just is looking for an opportunity to have sex with you.
It's the same thing. I think it's the same thing for women.
Yeah, I could see.
No, it is. I could see. It's the same thing. Women can pretend to be best friends with people, but behind closed doors, they would slide in at any point in time.
Yeah.
And not get caught.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so the whole and then here's the thing. A guy does not naturally crave the friendship with a woman unless he's romantically interested in her. Think about it. As men, we don't want to be around. Look, hear me out. As men, we don't want to be around women just other than the fact that it's a turn on. Like when a man wants to drop his shoulders, he wants to be around other men. You want to talk about stuff men talk about and whatever that looks like. So there's like different categories. There's like men who want to talk about sports and men who want to talk about the fight and men who want to talk about business and men who want to talk about politics and men who want to talk about society. But you want to be around men. That's what a man craves in terms of like now whenever it's Friday night, think back to when the last time you said where the ladies at. When you said where are the ladies? Why did you say that? Because you were horny. That's why you said that. You didn't say it because you're like, well, I really wish we had the perspective of a woman here. Like, no, because when you're talking with the guy, because think about it, fellas, think about it.
Okay, I want to know if everyone agrees.
Yeah, I want to know what y'all's perspective is. I want to know what y'all's perspective, but think about it. There's nothing better than, as a guy, there's nothing better in terms of philia, in terms of like friendship. There's nothing better than just being around your guys. And you know that when you're just around your guys, like you just appreciate that. Ain't nobody trying to find friendship with the opposite sex unless they're trying to smash. Miles says facts, and then he says agreed. Jose says damn. So fellas, if your shorty has a guy who she's like, he's just a friend and boo, Count your days, my guy. Count your days. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. We've never. You could scrap all that. He's either at one time confessed that he likes her. She has seen his penis at some point in time. She has. And or if they're friends like that, they have had deep, intimate sexual conversations about preferences and stuff like that. I'm guarantee you, because that's human nature. All right, what are y'all's thoughts? Because I know that there's probably some people in here that are going to be like, it's not true. Miles Duke says, dude's digging dirt on you to slide to her. Exactly. Come on, bro. Like, this stuff is human nature, fam. People kill me. Talking about, you should get your mind out of the gutter. It's not all sex. Like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Tony's laughing. What do you think, Tony? Am I lying or am I flying? What do y'all think? Can you have? Let's talk about this, y'all. Like this?
Cutting your face off. No. Like,
Let's talk about this, y'all. Can your Savion says, here we go. Okay, let's talk about it. Can your significant other have friends of the opposite sex? And when we talk about friends, we're not talking about somebody that you're cool at work with. We're talking about like where y'all talk on the phone when y'all are driving, y'all text each other. If you need anything, whenever there's funny memes, you see funny memes, you send it, to your friend. You know what I mean? Look, Savion says, I'm not going for it personally. Thank you. I'm telling you, anybody who's serious about their person is not going to feel comfortable with their person having friends of the opposite sex, bro. And it's not even a security thing. It's more of a safety thing. Like, okay, let you have one too many drinks and you with your friend. Yeah. Top Don says, how old were y'all when you first started wholesaling? We have a few questions in here that we got to get caught up with. Okay, before I answer that question, Savion says, I feel like guys only stay friends with a girl when they get friend zoned and is waiting for an opportunity to get in them legs. Bro, I'm trying to tell you.
Well, he joined late, but that's pretty much what you said.
That's literally what I said, bro. That's literally what I said. Ask any guy who is friends with a girl or in a girl chat or like in a group, like a girl, like, you know how there's those guys that are like, I'm the guy in the group, but he's not gay. Bro, he's waiting for his opportunity to slide. And maybe he's heterosexual, maybe he's not gay, but he knows that there's not a chance. He's still getting the satisfaction of being able to have the intimate sexual conversations with them, bro. Because that's how it works. Because that's what girls talk about. Girls are nastier than guys. I know. I have 4 sisters. Shout out my sisters. I love y'all. But girls are nastier than guys. All the things that you imagine girls talk about when they're alone, they talk about all of it. And they talk about it in detail. Samantha says, lions don't tell the rest of the safari they are lions. They just do lion shit. I like it, Samantha. Thanks. People only give out what's being poured into them. Oof. Okay, Tony, I see you with the bars in here. Okay, so let's answer the next question in here. And it says, how old were y'all when you started wholesaling? Cece, how old were you?
33, 32.
All right, Cece literally just started. Okay.
I started like last year.
Yeah, so I was 27 when I started wholesaling. I was 27. Good question. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the love. Mr. Invest says, what about a seller finance deal? What about it, bro? What are you asking? Okay, Tony says, and this is a woman's perspective, Tony says, I would not let them be friends if they were attracted to each other. I don't care about that. I don't care if you're attracted, because here's the thing. No. Here's the thing. You get a little too loose with those standards, right? Yeah. And just let. And
then you'll see how easily other boundaries are broken.
Yeah. And it's just, all it takes is like, you have one too many drinks, and guess what? I have seen many a beautiful woman have sex with the ugliest dudes. So no, we not gonna go. We not gonna go unless you know your person only has dated models in the past. We not going. All right, so I don't even care. I don't even care if you know the other person seems attractive or not, because that ain't got nothing to do with it. I know some of the most good-looking dudes out here that are smashing absolute hogs, bro.
Wow.
And I know some of the most beautiful women that I know. And then you look at the dudes that they're with, and it's like, wow, okay, well, obviously looks are not the most important thing. So this has nothing to do with like what is attractive physically. Tony said he's telling the truth. Thank you. Come on, bro. Like I'm not secure. I'm not insecure. Like this isn't coming from somebody who's insecure. It's coming from somebody who just. Okay, Tony says no. It's something within that is attractive that wants. That's what I'm saying. Samantha says, "Are lions and gazelle friends?" No, they are not. No, they are not. And I think that proves my point even further. Like, no. Emma says, thoughts on the current market. Ooh, this is a good one. Do you want to talk about this? Thoughts on the current market?
No, I'm just kidding.
So I want to talk about this, Emma, really quick. Emma, are you still there? Because I want to talk about this. Miles Duke says, what's the first question you're gonna ask God when you get up there? Ooh, okay, I'll let Cece take this one, and then we'll answer your question, Emma.
Dang.
What's the first question you're gonna ask God? If you had a opportunity to talk to God, what's the first thing you would ask him?
I feel like I would have so many things to ask.
Mm-hmm. The CEO says, "What up, Aaron? We got a JV. I got 4 contracts this week. Let's move some mountains." See, hey, bro, send me a DM. Let's JV, bro. 1988 Mondo says, "Hey, bro, really appreciate and love your content, man. You, JR Clutch, and RJ are my YouTube mentors. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for showing love.
Right.
Thank you for coming through, brother." All right, so what would you ask God?
I don't think I would ask. I feel like I would just show appreciation if I had the opportunity to be in his presence. Because I feel like I would have so many questions, and like so many questions are flooding my mind.
Yeah.
But I feel like the first thing I want to do is just show appreciation.
Yeah, no, that's heavy. That's heavy. Yeah, the first thing I would want to ask is, okay, what was the purpose for the dinosaurs? Because I have this philosophy. That God brought the dinosaurs to be fertilizer for the soil prior to humans coming. Because think about it. We've seen the skeletons of the dinosaurs, and they're massively big. There's no way they could co-inhabit the earth with humans. They would be eating us. We would not be at the top of the food chain. That's an issue. So I feel like that's the first thing that I would ask God is, what was the purpose of the dinosaurs? Miles would be like, I want to see Moses part the sea, David versus Goliath. Yeah. Hey, God, can you show me a replay? I want to see that stone go into my man's skull. Okay, Emma says, thoughts on the current market. The current market it's crazy right now. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't want to answer the question off of my season in business, because the season in business I am in right now is not the season of me bragging and being the most confident. I'm gonna be all the way 100 with you. So my season in business right now is like restructuring, very transitional, very like our 8-year-old the other day. He asked us, he's like, what's like, how much money do you make a month? I'm like, oof, now's not the time to ask that. Because we're in a very transitional place in business. And to be honest, I'm not happy with where we are. but that's my season in business. I don't want to answer this question based off of that. I want to answer the question based off the market itself. I love where the market is right now, Emma. I'm gonna be honest with you, because now what's happening is a lot of sellers are seeing that the market has not improved since 2021. You know, even with what's happening with the inch, it's not just the fact that we're in an election season, but the fact of the matter is we are in an interesting market where people are a little bit more volatile and people are a little bit more scared, and so private money, institutional money is becoming a little bit more strict. And so we're having to work twice as hard to make 40-50% of the assignment fees right now. But I love this market because it makes you better, it makes us sharper, it weeds off the bad people and the fly-by-nights, and it allows those of us who are truly here to dominate the game. It allows us to refine and get better. So I'm really appreciative for the market and where we are right now. And anybody who says you can't make money in today's market is just not trying hard enough. All right. Okay. The truth is on YouTube says, what if you have no car, no income, zero marketing budget? How would you get your next deal?
JV community.
Thank you, CC. Okay, CC's hitting us with the bar. So CC, break that down real quick.
I think there's, if you don't have a car, you could still locate properties.
Thank you.
Off of your phone. And then you could, if you do locate a property, you could JV it if you don't have the knowledge of what to do next. Just get yourself in a community of people who have the experience, or maybe you have the time to do things that someone with money doesn't, and you can leverage your time. But it doesn't mean you necessarily need money.
Beautiful. That's right. So I love the fact that CC said the word leverage. So leverage what you don't have. If you don't have a car and you don't have an income and you have a $0 marketing budget, right? What can you leverage? You can go into a community, leverage the community, right? Who's got a deal, and you can connect somebody with a deal with a buyer. Boom, you just made $5,000, right? Or you, like CC says, you can find somebody who has the resources, okay? And you put in the time and the sweat equity to get the leads and get the contracts, and then you can JV to get them sold. Boom, now you just made a $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 deal with $0 out of pocket, without having a car, and with $0 budget. We see this all the time, y'all. Let me tell y'all a quick little story. Chris Crump, he joined the community. He invested in my mentorship. He joined the community. After a few months, I'm only sharing this because I know that he's okay with me sharing it because he shared it publicly himself. After a few months in being in the coaching, Chris Crump, he went broke, which there's nothing wrong with that. That happens. Not because you're broke means you're a broke boy. Broke boy's a mentality. Being a broke is circumstantial. So he went broke. So in our coaching call, he's like, I don't know what to do. I don't have any marketing budget. I'm going to need to make a pivot. Maybe I need to go back to getting a W-2. I said, well, I don't think that's the case. Where did the last 2 deals come from that you did? He said, they were JVs. I said, Chris, that might be your superpower, bro. You might be able to run up this whole business model by doubling down on JVs since you don't have a budget right now. Now, my man, Chris Crump is averaging $25,000 to $50,000 a month with a $0 marketing budget, with a $0 ad spend, y'all. That's no cap. So I hope that story illustrates, what CC was saying in terms of learn to leverage, and you don't need money, you don't need your own credit in order to do business and do a lot of business. Good answer, CC. All right. The truth is on YouTube has another question. He says, so is it okay to be cool with an ex as far as taking a phone call here and there, but no boundaries being crossed? Hell nah, bro. Hell nah. If you're an ex, that means you have had sexual intercourse in today's society, right? Ain't nobody your ex and y'all didn't have sex. Okay, so why would you be taking phone calls from your ex? Why? Unless you still are leaving open an opportunity. Why? Why do you need that relationship? other than to make your significant other feel very uncomfortable. And then why would you even force your significant other to question their trust in you by talking to your ex? Like, this is my philosophy on it. And my philosophy might be a little bit strict or whatever. I don't know what y'all's thoughts are. But my philosophy is, if you broke up with a person, you lost rights. You lost the rights and the privilege to enjoy that person's friendship. So hitting you up to say what's up, that's weird. In fact, I consider that cheating, low-key. That's cheating. Like, if you're having like intimate conversations with somebody who's not your person while you're with somebody else, I don't know, that strikes me as like emotional involvement.
And
like,
then in his question, it says here and there, so it's something that happens often. Yeah, that seems like it's not okay. And honestly, if you have to ask, it's probably not okay.
yeah.
Like, if you're having to question what's boundary, it's probably not okay.
Yeah. Hell no. My grandma used to tell me, she used to say, if you don't want to burn down the barn, don't light the match. Right? So why are we going to get started on a path that cannot end anywhere good?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so we're going to chop it up. What are you going to talk to your ex about? You going to talk about your currents? You're going to talk about your currents? Yeah.
And if you're trying to figure out boundaries, I think maybe ask yourself, if it was happening to you, would you be okay with it?
Would you be okay with your person talking to their ex, on the phone here and there? And they told you, oh, but no boundaries are being crossed. Would you be okay with that?
And that usually determines the answer.
Yeah. Facts. Big major facts. Come on. All right. Roland says every single friend has thought about their married options. What do you mean?
Every single what?
Every single friend has thought about their married options.
Maybe he's saying like married people aren't loyal.
What are you saying? What are you saying, Roland? Yeah, what do you mean by that? Thank you guys for liking the live. Thank y'all for showing love. We appreciate y'all.
Interesting question.
Tony said, not the dinosaurs. Yo, we out here late talking crazy.
That's funny.
What's good, y'all? What's good? Okay, Patriot Nation says, thoughts on Paper Lead. Thoughts on Paper Lead. Yeah, I love Paper Lead. In fact, right now I'm going live every single day calling leads that came from PPL, that came from Paper Lead. And so they're converting very, very well. Right now, I think we're converting 1 out of every 4 leads. It's wild, bro. Shout out PPL, shout out Paper Lead. I love it. Hispanic Mariah was good. Alex, what up? What up? What up? What other questions do y'all have, y'all?
Talk to us.
Engage with us. We want to know. I'm good at sales, and I've been a top closer in my company for 2 years. Okay. Is there any way I can close for someone? Send me a DM, bro. Send me a DM. We're always looking for good content. Hello Peter says, how'd you get your beard so fresh? I'm gonna be 100 with you, bro. I'm gonna be 100 with you, bro. I have a full beard, right? I have a full beard. Look, you can see. I have a full beard, but I got a little enhancement on it. Okay, I got a little, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm really a little bit uncomfortable with how clean it looks, and so I'm gonna try to wash it out. You know what I mean? So I went to the barber, and I love my barber. You know what I'm saying? But
he's not feeling this.
I'm not feeling this one. It's a little bit too. It's too clean. You know what I mean? It's too clean, and it looks like a ruler on my face. Like it's not right. It's not hidden for me.
I told him he needs a little imperfection.
I need some imperfection in there.
It looks a little too perfect.
Yeah. He's laughing. He's like LMAO. I mean, I'm just being real with you, bro. I'm being real with you. The Patriot Nation says, like, take inbound leads and close them. Is that popular in real estate? It is, bro. It is. Patriots Nation, I need for you to hit me up. I need for you to send me a DM because we might have an opportunity. If you're the top closer for your company and you're trying to come out here and come into the world of real estate and see if you can make money over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, indeed. Genevieve says it looks animated.
A little bit.
Nah.
That's okay.
She says not in a bad way.
Well, that's good.
Okay, Patriots Nation, here's what I want you to do. I want you to send me a DM. Here's what I want you to do, Patriots Nation. I want you to send a text. I want you to send a text to this number. Are you ready? Because this is my acquisition manager, and we're looking for new talent.
Chief underwriter.
Here's the chief underwriter in the community. All right, big, major player. You're going to be seeing, he's just now starting to speak on stages and stuff. His name is Miles Dukes. Okay, and this is his number. 210-980-1179. Somebody says, what do you do? We do wholesaling real estate. We have a virtual staffing agency. We're building a community showing people how to generate six figures with predictability, utilizing wholesaling real estate, not using any of your own money, without using any of your own credit. And me and Cece also do OnlyFans.
We have a car rental company.
Oh, we have a car rental company too. And we do OnlyFans. Hit us with a fire emoji if you want access to our OnlyFans, y'all, because
okay. Genevieve, I told you about it before. You gotta come on. We need more ladies in the community.
Genevieve says, I want to learn real estate. Teach me, girl. Cece, you gotta teach Genevieve.
We need more ladies in the community.
Facts. I'm just kidding, y'all. Me and Cece do not have an OnlyFans, so chill, bro, chill. We do not have an OnlyFans. I'm totally kidding. Patriots Nation says, what's the typical commission like in a real estate closing? The average gross profit in a deal is about $18,000 for our community. The average commission is about 15% of that. So 18,000 times 0.15. The average commission is about $2,700, bro. Yep. And if you're really cold at this, and you're doing 5 or 6 of those a month, hey, you're making some solid revenues, my guy. You're yitty. He says, I like that. Genevieve says, I'll show you Amazon. Oh, snap. Genevieve.
Her and her husband, they put up numbers on the Amazon side.
What kind of numbers are y'all putting up on the Amazon side, Genevieve?
I told you about her.
I know, I remember you telling me about her. Chill Bro says, what state you wholesale in? I'm in Arizona, Cali, and Florida. We're in Texas, Florida, California, and Cleveland, and Ohio right now, bro. What other questions do y'all have about business?
I was just about to ask.
About
another question.
Ask us whatever y'all want about business, entrepreneurship, capitalism, life, relationships.
And it's after hours.
It's after hours too. So if y'all want to get gritty, if y'all want to get gully, we could get gully. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you. Chill, bro. I need solid buyers. Bro, I got solid buyers. Thoughts on market versus off market. Both work. Both strategies work. Both strategies work. On market works amazing. Off market works amazing. I love both of them. We've done deals on both of them. Okay. 7TT7KK says opinions on PPL and direct mail. I will go PPL all day and night and twice on Sunday because for the cost per lead, you're gonna generate so much more revenue.
I feel like your TV's getting louder.
Genevieve says, "Oh man, LOL, we got our goal this year if Sierra remembers my number." Do you remember her number?
Yes, I do, but I don't know if she wants me to say it.
Well, she says right here, I want to hit 1 million soon.
Yeah, that's her next step.
I love it.
7 Figgy Club.
Genevieve, we can do it. We can do it, Genevieve. And keep us posted when you do, because me and Cece would love to have you and your husband on a coffee and Sunday.
Couples and coffee,
Couples
on,
and coffee
Sunday.
on Sunday. Yep. Every Sunday moving forward.
Disclaimer.
Every Sunday, me and Cece have a series where we meet with a couple, and
Doesn't have to be real estate.
doesn't have to be real
You
estate.
don't even have to be a business owner.
Yeah, it's just successful couples. You know what I mean? And we're going over couples and coffee, where we're going over, you know, the challenges of having a successful relationship, you know, being happy in your relationship, you know, being in a relationship in business. You know what I mean? So Genevieve, we're gonna have to get you and your husband on board. Miles Dukes asked a good question. He says, "Go to meal prep and go to cheat meal."
Ooh, go
That's a good
to
one.
meal prep.
It's a good one. I like this. I'm gonna tell you right now what my go-to meal prep is.
Let me guess your go-to meal prep.
Out of all of them that we've eaten, what's my go-to?
From what we make at home or where we buy?
In general.
I think the go-to is the jasmine rice, shredded chicken, broccoli, and the green salsa.
Nope, you don't know me.
Wow.
You said that you want to marry me.
What is it?
You say that you want to marry me.
What is your go-to meal prep?
It is Maria's.
I said here or somewhere
and
else.
I said in
Buffalo
general,
chicken mac.
it's the buffalo chicken
See, I
mac.
already knew
Buffalo
that,
chicken
dude.
mac and cheese.
Okay,
Chicken
so
mac and
when's the
cheese.
last time have you had that?
That's not what he
When's
asked.
the last time you
That's
had
not
it?
what he asked. What he asked was go to meal prep.
When's the last time you had it?
It does. That wasn't the question that he asked. Cece.
Okay, well, that's why I asked to specify because I already knew that.
All I'm saying is that you claim that you're my person. You claim, right? But you don't know my favorite go-to meal prep.
What's mine?
Your go-to meal prep?
Mhm.
Your go-to meal prep is jasmine rice, chicken, and a vegetable salsa. Okay?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, come on. Yeah. I know my person.
whatever. You got the question wrong.
I
yesterday.
care. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
All right.
Dramatic. Okay, and then what is it? Go to
Cheat meal. Go to cheat meal.
Ooh, for me, it's probably a burger with all the fixings. Bacon, jalapeno, everything.
Yeah, burger. Like whenever you're
Like
eating
Burger
clean.
Boy, Babes Burgers.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
Any home style burger with all the fixings.
Yeah.
Literally make my mouth water.
Yeah.
right now.
Whenever you're eating clean, man, bro, a greasy burger with the cheese and the fries and the not eating it cute is just so it
Yeah.
hits so. So me and Cece we're on a juice cleanse, right? And so we did good with the juice cleanse. Okay, we did good with the juice cleanse, but we cheated once.
Yep.
Okay, we cheated once, and what did we cheat with?
It was not cute.
It was not cute.
Nobody was talking. It was just moaning.
Fact. Yeah.
The burger was in hell.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a burger. It was wings.
We didn't. Oh yeah. Oh damn. Okay, so we cheated 2 times because we had a burger also.
We had a burger?
I feel like we had a burger.
No, that was recently.
Oh.
Yeah. No, for the juice cleanse, we cheated once.
Oh yeah. It was Wingstop.
It was Wingstop. Yeah, it was Wingstop. It was Wingstop, bro. And when I tell you, we were like, it was crazy.
Nobody was saying anything.
I had sauce on my beard.
God.
I had sauce on my beard.
So funny.
Yeah, it was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. All right, the
And then
truth
we
is,
the worst part was we threw away all the evidence. Didn't get any for the kids.
yeah, we didn't even get none for the kids, y'all. It was rowdy, bro.
Whoa,
All
Jared
the
was
cheese
barely
status.
coming home, and we knew he was gonna walk in the door any minute. We had door dashed it, and I know other parents do stuff like this too. So we had to throw away the evidence. We ate
Yeah.
it so fast,
Yeah,
swallowed it,
Just
and then
bad.
Jaren comes in walking.
yeah. Just bad. But it's all good. It's all good. Hey, you see what the truth he said? Hey, the truth says, hey, y'all are treacherous, hiding Wingstop from the kids.
And he was like, "Who had Wingstop?"
I was like, yeah, treacherous for sure. This is my treacherous little twin, bro. That's how I know Cece's my rider because she's down for the cause for sure. So the truth is says, do you count calories? We don't really count calories now. What we are doing right now on our food prep, it's more of a lifestyle based thing where we're just trying to eat clean overall.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're not necessarily counting the calories, but what we are doing is making sure that we're getting protein each meal, less amount of carbs each meal, and then a veggie with each meal. And it's just got us looking right. Like I'm starting to see myself get more defined. You know what I mean? My arms are coming in, my abs are coming in a little bit. You know what I mean? So Blue asked this question. Cece, I want you to take this one.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Genevieve says, my husband does the carnivore diet, lots of meat, and he juices.
Oh, I
Ooh.
just heard about the carnivore diet maybe a week and a half ago.
I'd be down for the carnivore diet.
I don't know if I could do the carnivore diet just because I naturally don't eat a lot of, is it red meat or it's just meat in general?
I don't know. You're going to have to ask Genevieve. Chase,
what does your husband do? Is it red meat solely or any type of meat?
Yeah, we want to know, Genevieve. We want to know. Okay, while we're waiting on Genevieve to answer that, Miles says, what's your favorite whip in the fleet? And you can't say the Corvette. I know, right? He's just trying to keep it interesting. He's just trying to spice it up.
Okay,
I'll tell you mine, but I want to know yours
wait,
first.
let me guess yours.
All right, guess mine.
Yours is, I don't know, because you change it up by the day. Because sometimes
I don't change it up. I don't change it up by the day. I don't change it up by the day. I say that there's certain ones that I like and prefer at times, but that doesn't mean my favorite has changed.
You've called a lot of them favorite.
In that moment, what's my favorite in the fleet?
Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cadillac Escalade.
The Cadillac Escalade, bro. That joint, bro. When you drive in the Cadillac Escalade, number one, it is you feel like it's the epitome. It's the epitome of luxury. The next thing about it is imagine luxury with size. So now you're a whole tank. You're a whole bus. People move out of the way when you pull up behind them in the Cadillac Escalade.
You could live comfortably in it.
You just, Jaron was laughing the other day because he was like, I didn't even realize. He was like standing up. He was like, I can stand up in this whole vehicle. And I'm like, bro, like, yeah, it looks like when you're in the front seat, we took the whole family to Dallas and it was like mad comfortable. Like,
yeah,
it was dope. It's just plus when you have a big family, it's just, so yeah, I would say
everyone was sleeping comfortable. It was nice.
Yeah.
Very.
Even the passenger in it, the passenger seat is fire.
Highly recommend. If you have a big family or for road trips, or you can rent with iRide-TX.
Rent with iRide-TX. If you're in the greater San Antonio land area and you want a premium vehicle, even if it's a car, a truck, an SUV, or a sports car, reach out to us.
Car rentals in general.
Or car rentals in general. You just need a nice whip, okay? Reach out to us. We have the best prices, especially given the fact that we have nice vehicles in our fleet. We have utility vehicles in our fleet. And we're doing our thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, now I have to answer. My favorite, and I do the same thing. I like say certain ones are my favorite depending on what we're doing. But if I cannot choose the Corvette, I'm gonna have to go with the Bronco.
Really?
I love Eliza.
Dang, that's crazy. The Bronco, really? I mean, I feel like you've said that before.
I feel like I've said that before too. I was gonna pick Regina, but
Regina is the Range Rover.
Yeah, but sometimes the way the Range Rover is with the maneuvering thing, what is the shift? It's annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Just because like it doesn't, you know how you have to
click
it?
Yeah. I love
But it's very luxurious.
Blue says, "Well, my question's not being asked." Okay, my bad, bro. Okay, Cece, Blue, are you still there? I got you. So, he says, "What does it take to be successful?" Or she says, or he or she says, they say, "What does it take to be successful?" How do you answer that?
What does it take to be successful? I think it takes a few things, starting with your mindset, consistency. You have to have a plan. If I had to narrow it down, after you define what successful means to you, I would say those.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's powerful. That's powerful. All right, the next question is, when's the Lambo going to be in San Antonio? It should be about a week or so. It should be a week or so.
About a week or so.
Yeah, about a week or so, the Lambo should be in here, and I'm excited about it because we already have like pre-bookings for that, the Lambo. Miles Duke says it takes determination, grit, grind, consistency, and undying work ethic. Absolutely. Patriots Nation says, what do you use to comp? We use Propelio and we use PropStream right now. 7TT7 says, where do you suggest getting PPL leads from? I suggest getting PPL leads from the Superhuman PPL. Superhuman PPL. Send me a DM. I can connect you with the head of business development, and they will hook you up with an incredible cost per lead package that I think will make you very, very happy. But yeah, if you want PPL, reach out to me, send me a DM, and I'll connect you with the PPL team that I use to make some money. Okay. What's the typical time to close and get paid in a real estate deal? 30 to 45 days on average. For a commercial deal, it's going to be 60 to 90 or more. Chase Squires, shout out to my guy. He says, y'all are goals. Thank you, Chase.
I like your hat.
We appreciate you. You are incredibly kind. Thank you for that, Chase. We appreciate you. All right. And so the next question is, so how do we lock up deals with you guys? Send us a DM. If you're not already following Cece, go follow Sierra Monique.
I am Sierra Monique.
IAM CIARA, Sierra, then Monique, MONIQUE. Or you can hit up my boy Miles Dukes, right? And you can JV with him personally. His number is, are y'all ready? 210-980-1179, and you can JV with us. All right, send us your deals and we'll underwrite it for you and see if we can make something happen. All right, what's up, Valerie? Patriots Nation says carnivore diet is amazing. Yeah. Chill Bro says, how long did it take for you to start the car rental company? Cece?
How long did it take us? It seemed like it happened faster than we thought.
Yeah.
I would say we had all the vehicles in about 30 days total.
Yeah.
And then this past Sunday was maybe 2 months into doing it. And it was our first day where we had all the vehicles rented out.
Yep.
Yeah. It was huge for us.
And I want to throw out there, like, I cannot emphasize this enough. Shout out to, okay, let me throw out the, if y'all want to JV with us, here's the number. 210-980-1179. Okay, if y'all want to JV with us, text this number, 210-980-1179, and we can JV together. We'll help you underwrite your deals. We'll help you sell the deals. I can't emphasize this enough, though. You know, Cece is the operator of iRide TX, and she does an incredible job.
Thank you.
She does an incredible job. She is a developer stabilizer, y'all. She is a type of leader who will take an idea and take a business, and she will organize it.
You're my favorite designer developer.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Exo Cassie asked, what are y'all doing? We're just answering any questions that any of our audiences bring to us.
Yep, exactly. just chopping it up. You know what I mean? Engaging. We set the goal to go live every single day. Chase Squires says, y'all have buyers for sub 2? Yes, absolutely we do. In fact, you know, Miles, who's my acquisition manager, the biggest deal that he's ever closed was a sub 2 deal. And I was really excited not only to help walk through that deal with Miles, but I think I brought that deal to Miles, and then he was able to take that one to the finish line. So
The first deal I ever did was a
oh,
sub 2.
the first deal you ever did was a sub 2 deal. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Shout out Cece. Shout out my entire team. Yep. How many inbound leads do companies usually get a day? It depends on how big the company is and how successful the company is. But I want you to set as your milestone that you want to start with, or you at least want to get to your first milestone of 3 to 5 inbound leads a day. If you can get to 3 to 5 inbound leads a day, I'm telling you, you're going to make some major waves. Chase Squires says we'll be sending info over to him in the AM. All right, Miles, we got somebody committed to sending you leads. Let's go. What were the steps? What were the steps to getting the sub 2 deal wholesaled? Do you remember?
I don't remember because it wasn't initially a sub 2.
That's right. Yeah.
It changed
Yeah.
because of what the seller needed.
Yep. So basically, the way this particular deal worked was it was supposed to be a cash deal. Okay. But then we found out that the seller owed a little bit more than it had anticipated.
He didn't think he owed anything.
Yeah, he didn't think he owed anything, but come to find out, he was behind.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we had to pivot into the sub 2, and then into selling the sub 2. So basically, the steps were we got it under contract, then we started clearing title. Once we started clearing title, we realized that there was a larger outstanding balance that had to be paid than originally anticipated. So then from there, we went to go get the deal sold. So we started shopping it out to buyers. That took the longest amount of time because this was a very peculiar deal. We found a buyer, we were able to secure all the paperwork, and then we were able to close. That deal took us about 90 days to close, maybe a little bit longer.
I feel like that took longer.
Yeah. That was an interesting deal. Yeah, good question though. Very good question.
We got about 11 more minutes.
All right. So Entrepreneur 215 says, for a full rehab gut job, how much are you estimating the price per square foot for full rehab retail finishes? I will tell you right now, my friend. I'm going to tell you right now. Hold on. I'm going to tell you right now, my guy. All right, for a full gut rehab, this is what we're looking at. Y'all ready? Take your note, bring your note-taking devices out. All right, a full gut rehab is going to be on average, I'm going to put it to you like this. For a full gut rehab, if it's under 1,500 square feet, it's going to be $40K. If it's between 1,500 and 2,000, it's going to be $60K. If it's a full gut rehab and it's between 2,000 and 2,500 square feet, it's going to be $80,000. And if your property is 2,500 square feet plus, it's gonna be $100,000 rehab plus. So you can do the math in terms of the cost per square foot. Okay. Tony says, which state brings the best deals? It depends. It depends on what market, but I can tell you the states that bring the most deals. The states that bring the most deals are, remember this, take note on this, guys. States that bring the most deals are Texas, Florida, California, Georgia, North Carolina. Boom. Right? The truth is, on YouTube says, let's start a petition to get that OnlyFans up. The superhumans.
Wow.
That's crazy. Dang. All right. If y'all would be down to see OnlyFans content from me and Cece, put a fire emoji. Put a fire emoji in there. All right. If y'all are down to see some OnlyFans content from us. Anthony says you left them out. Ohio and Detroit. Both of those are incredible markets as well. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Ohio.
I mean, it's Miles Duke says hell to the nah. I'm telling you, you might be able to learn a few things, bro.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. All right, what's up, Blake? All right. With that said, y'all, it's getting late. Black A. We appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for coming in and hanging out with us. Tomorrow we're gonna be live a little bit earlier. I want to say around 6. So
tomorrow's family game night.
Yeah.
And we'll be in Dallas.
So maybe a little bit earlier. But tomorrow we will be live. We will be live. So look out for
it.
That's hilarious, bro. That's hilarious. All right. Well, we love you guys. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us for a little bit. Until next time, if you're not home yet, please drive safe because people be driving crazy out here. When you do get home, love on your loved ones because tomorrow's not promised. And make sure to brush your teeth. And for goodness sakes, don't slap nobody. Until next time, it's your boy Aaron Bevins coming to you live. We'll see y'all later. Deuces.
We made it, that's facts, ayy. We the greatest, that's facts, ayy. Prices raising, that's facts, ayy. That's right. But we paid it, that's facts, ayy. I did. They hate it, that's facts, ayy. Cause we changing, that's facts, ayy. We did. Can't blame them, that's facts, ayy. Cause we made it, that's facts, ayy. Cherry on top, that's a goat, yeah. Where you been, I wanna know, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. I know you wanna look up for this. Baby, let me turn you up a bit. You said you made it through hell and back. Give me the school, baby, tell the facts. Don't be shy.
Boom, 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 boom.